Yes, welcome back to another movie review, guys. And that's right, today we are back to talk about The Woman King. So this film has, I don't know, I mean, I got access to see an early screening of it at my cinema because I'm part of the unlimited membership thing. I know that the premiere hasn't happened yet because my very good friend Ryan's going to it. If you're watching, Ryan, hope you have a great time. So yeah, this film isn't out yet to the general public, I don't think, for a while. So this is kind of weird doing an early review, but I'm excited to come on and talk about this film because wow, this film was really, really great. So we're talking about, of course, The Woman King. So this movie is set in the 18th century and it follows a Kingsguard group of these strong female warriors, and this is based on true events apparently, placed in the kingdom of Dahomey. Apologies if I'm pronouncing that wrong. And is the most powerful state in Africa during the 18th and 19th centuries. Does that not sound cool? That sounds amazing. I saw these trailers come out and I was very curious about this movie. And I saw these good reviews coming in from people who had also been able to see it early. And yeah, I gotta say, guys, this film was excellent. From everything down to the narrative and how well this story progressed and how good it made you connect with these characters. Each character got a really good amount of screen time and allowed you to connect with them well. And I want to say that the actresses playing these characters done a superb job, like at getting in shape for the role, and they all acted the hell out of this movie. And I really like the tone of this film as well. It does have a nice little sense of humour to it every now and then, but it is dark and gritty and brutal and violent. And this film has a lot going on in it like that, but then there is also a calmer side to it, where you can see some friendships, bonding. There's also a kind of love story kind of going on in it. And this film has everything. And I feel like a film that has all of that going on sometimes can trip over itself really easily. But here, it is just so good at conveying it all. And it's done so well through the brilliant directing. It's directed by Gina Prince Bythewood. Again, apologies, butchering it probably. But, you know, done a fantastic job, I gotta say. And another thing I love, if this movie doesn't go up for best costumes or best score at the next Oscars, then that's criminal, because the costumes were brilliant and the score was fantastic. I got kind of Lion King vibes, obviously, from the actual score, not the, you know, just can't wait to be king stuff. But it was just so good, so engaging, so captivating. And it's such an important movie as well to see these, you know, black female warriors on screen absolutely kicking ass is fantastic. And it is so cool to see this movie on the big screen, and I really do recommend that people go watch this film. It really is fantastic. I had an absolute blast with it. And of course, you know, with the world we live in today, there are going to be people putting this film down just because of the reasons, which I don't even really need to go over because I'm sure that we all know what they are. And it's a real shame because at the heart of it, this is a great movie with great characters. It's got a great story. And it just feels epic from start to finish, through the scope and through everything else. It is just masterful movie making, and had an absolute blast with this one. So yeah, I don't really have many negatives, to be honest. Maybe there was a couple areas, and like there's a love story, as I mentioned. Maybe that felt a little bit tacked on because we needed to get a character sort of connected with this character, and then there was a couple maybe little predictable moments, I guess, but I don't really want to nitpick this film too much because I just genuinely had a really great time with it, and it's one that I'll definitely be picking up on Blu-ray 4K when it comes out. I'm going to give this film an 8 out of 10. Very solid movie, guys. If you're going to the cinema in the next couple of weeks, whenever it comes out properly, I don't know, go see it. It's great. It's so worth your money. It's a fantastic film. One of the best of the year. I think I'm up to like 103 films this year, and it's just in my top 10, I'll say that. Whether it will still be there at the end of the year, because obviously we've still got 3 months of movies to go, I don't know, but easily one of the better films of the year for me so far. So yeah, make sure you go watch this movie because it's really good. But anyway, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed as always. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, leave a message, and as always, I'll see you next time for another video. Bye bye.